What's good, family? It's your man, the YB, back once again. Big shout out to my doggy Riyadh for coming through and maxing out the coin. No doubt about it. Salute, General. So, we just saw there your man's Billam-Smith chipped this next Donny called Armend. Now, Zhao, I got bumped on this one. Only $20, but still got bumped. Ain't gonna lie. So, got to round 4, yeah, and I saw Armend was pretty strong. He's like a bull, yeah. And I thought, you know what, more time. I think it was like 6-1 for the fight to go the distance. I thought, wow. I mean, you can see him here. Billam-Smith for the first 4 rounds was against the ropes. I didn't see anything progressive from him. So I thought, I don't see how this fight's going to end, because again, he was spending most of the fight backed up. I knew Billam-Smith. Yeah, he was always in control. He always had that dominant power. Zhao was slapping, kind of. He had more of the slaps. You could tell, whilst Armend had more pressure, it wasn't effective pressure. It wasn't troubling. Billam-Smith was happy to hang. I just didn't realise he was playing possum. My bad. And that's the thing, you see. The key rule of gambling, yeah. Number 1, don't do it. But if you do it, don't bet on things you ain't got a clue about. I wouldn't know Zhao or Billam-Smith from Adam. Yeah? That's what I shouldn't touch it, but I thought, some free coins. Oops, bumped, 100%. So anyway, what was happening was, Billam-Smith was playing possum. He was sitting back, letting Armend blow his load, and then when he started getting more leaky in the middle to late rounds, you know what I'm saying? One of them ones. And Billam-Smith hit him with a peach of an uppercut and a hook, I think, and that was a wrap. He was sprawled out, laid out. Now, I believe this was some sort of final eliminator for a world championship. God knows how. I'm sorry, Zhao. I don't know what it is about these. I just talked about Dan Aziz as well. Or even Anthony Yarde. I don't know what it is about these governing bodies, but it seems to be you don't have to do much to get a world championship shot these days, do you? It's really quite odd. For me, to get a world championship shot, you should be beating contenders. For me, it should be the world championship shot is achieved when 2 contenders beat each other. Yeah? The winner of a contender match, that leads to the world championship shot. No? These days, it's like, well, you beat a top... Like for me, yeah, this guy here, Zhao, he top 30 dude, at best. You don't get a world champion. You're not up next, yeah, beating the top 30 dude, in my opinion. But yeah, here we are anyway. And yeah, I was well impressed with the quality of... Yeah, he came to fight, well impressed with the quality. I thought this was a random stay busy fight. That's how it felt to me. This felt like a stay busy fight. It didn't feel like a final eliminator as it was allegedly. Because I'm sorry, yeah. I mean, Okolie is a bit iffy for me. I used to be red hot on Okolie, but that last fight was whack when he went 12 rounds. Couldn't finish his dinner. But let's be real here. Billam-Smith, if you're having you didn't have trouble, but the optics weren't great. If you're in there and you're having half a fight of it, I'll be real here. Billam-Smith had half a fight with this guy. If you're having half a fight with this guy, yeah, you're going to be food. Okolie's too big, too strong, too long. You ain't going to hit you. Do you know what I'm saying? If you're allowing this guy to get a few shots off on you, no good. You ain't battle tested. Now, he has also beat Isaac Chamberlain. So fair play to the guy. But I don't know, I'm not too hot on this. I'm not too hot on... And interestingly, actually, Billam-Smith has the same trainer as Okolie, so I'm not sure how that works. I'm not sure if they're going for the same belt, but I assume Okolie's going for undisputed, so it's all a bit weird on that basis. But yeah, I don't see... Billam-Smith, for me, will be food for Okolie. I think Shane McGuigan won't want to put them together anyway. I'm not even sure what's going on at Cruiserweight. Cruiserweight seems dead, doesn't it? I don't know what's going on there. I don't know who's doing what there. All I know is Okolie's been hanging around for a minute. Now, back to this fight. Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't even normally commentate on this fight because it's a big nothing burger. In fact, yeah, it's a nothing burger. Nothing more to say on it. End of the day, Billam-Smith did what he's supposed to do. Did he make hard work of it? Arguably, because think about it, actually. Yeah, with this kind of caliber of guy, yeah, he's been stopped twice before. It's not like he's a fresh new bull. When you're in there with this kind of guy, pictures like this of you on the ropes, covering up, bent over and doubled over and just getting teed off on, I just don't think that should ever be the case. I feel as if Billam-Smith should have been controlling him with a Lennox Lewis jab from the rip and it should have been one of them ones. So I have to say, and that's the only reason I put coins on it. If I'd have seen Chris Billam-Smith dominating from the jump, or not even dominating, but having ring control, he had no ring control. Up until the last round, really, he was backed up on the ropes and looking like he was going out sad. He was still winning the rounds, but the optics weren't great. I don't understand that. Why was he so happy to concede? And it was almost like, obviously, he must be training that way. He must be training where he's happy but it's not good. The optics aren't good. It's not at all. You don't want to get into these habits. I'm telling you now. If you end up in that position, against a Coley, where you're just on the ropes, looking at the floor, with your hands up, you're going to be a Coley, he ain't no Zhao. He a big puncher. That's his favourite thing to do. The last guy survived against a Coley by making it ugly and whatever else. Trust me, there's one place you don't want to be against a Coley. That's looking at the floor with your hands up, thinking you're safe because you're on the rope. No, he'll punch straight through you in that position, in my opinion. Bad habit. And I get it, you can say, well, Zhao wasn't that dangerous, I'm in control, but I don't know, man. I feel like when you go down, when you're fighting down to these levels, you want to go out of your way to put on a show and show your class and show I'm that good. This guy ain't gonna win a minute against me. In reality, he more or less won half the fight. I'm gonna be honest with you. Of the 5 rounds that took place, you can't tell me Armend didn't win 40-50% of it. Not of the individual rounds, but during each round, he was winning half of it every time. And really, this picture says it all. I'm going to be honest. This picture, up until the stoppage, this picture says it all. Billam-Smith conceding. Not impressed at all, really. I'm going to be honest with you. He got the victory. He got the result. But we knew that before the fight. We knew before the fight, this was your fight to win. It's not like it's a big mystery. What happened in before is the difference here. It's food for a Coley, and that's another thing, too small as well. A Coley too big, too strong, in my opinion. Anyway, let me know your thoughts. Smash the like button, subscribe, and lick off the bell. No doubt about it.